Hey everyone, today we're here at the Lafayette Skate Park. This is the mini bowl. See if anybody's tuning in. But this is a super fun park. It's in Lafayette, Colorado. This is the mini bowl. There's some street stuff here. That's the snake run. Marble rail. Quarter pipe there. This is the street part that's real cool. If you're a beginner or just like to, do some smaller obstacles, this place is great. It's a curb to grind, board slide. That'll teach you to drop in on coping right there. Got rocks embedded all over the place. But that's the snake bowl right there. Look at how cool some of the features they have here. I'm going to show you guys this. But this stuff's steep right here. Like, look at that rock ramp type thing they got there. How cool is that, huh? See if there's anything in this snake run. That looks pretty clear. Take a run at the snake. That's a snake bowl. Super fun. I love it. It's the other side of the mini bowl. Them Batman wings. But I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching this live. Lunchtime live at Skater Dave. But that's pretty steep. Fun. When I first started skating, I came here a lot during COVID. Learned a lot. This bowl needs to be cleaned out, but this was one of the, I don't want to say high, but it was high to me. This drop-in right here, nothing major, but I felt good when I finally learned how to drop in there. But this is the intermediate bowl. Super fun. Get that big wall right here. It's good for goofy foot. Really anybody, but it's kind of set up for goofy foot, in my opinion. We'll walk up here to the Pro Bowl, the big one. Look at this thing. Pool coping all the way around. Really awesome. Look at the leaves. Yeah, these bowls need to be cleaned out. I got lucky on that mini bowl because I didn't bring a broom or anything. But this bowl is massive. Yeah, that's like 2 foot of vert. Insane. Here's a another marble ledge. And here's a marble, I don't know what you call this, but something you could grind. Shit, I got something on my shoe. Hope it ain't gum. Nope, there's something stuck to my shoe. That's grindable. I wanted to skate that mini bowl, but, or the intermediate bowl here, but I really would like to clean it out. What y'all think of this place? Pretty cool, huh? There's another marble all over the place here. When they built this place, they had an abundance of marble, I would say. Yeah, but this park is really cool. I like it. I think I'll set the camera right here, maybe get a better view of what I'm doing in here. Let me see. Whoa, don't fall backwards, Dave. You don't want another one of those. Oh yeah, this is better. See more of what I'm doing in here. Heck yeah. Let's give this a run right here. Creature find, mushroom deck. I gotta take a little rest. It's been a good probably week since I skated what I call, for me, skating a bowl, where it takes a lot out of you, it gives you good exercise. Because I think it was last Monday night, I think I did a live doing shove-its, and man, that really wore out my legs. I mean, hurt them. Oh, cool! Look, peace sign bench. I think I'll sit right here. But let me flip the camera around. But doing them shove-its and everything, that just killed my legs for like a week. I mean, brought serious pain to them. I don't know why. I am 58 now, and I never really experienced pain like that in my legs where, I could be laying on the bed and bringing my legs straight up. It still hurts. Just bringing my legs up to my chest. I don't know what that is. I got this real pain in the upper part of my thigh. I don't know. I'm hoping time will take that away. Don't get me wrong, it's gotten better, but yeah, it's been a rough week. You know, I know you're not supposed to get pain by just doing a shove it, but something about that move where you know, I've never used that muscle before, I guess, but it first started on the inside of my thighs, that kind of tendon that runs up through there. Man, that was so sore for 2 days. I mean, that's why I really haven't been on here too much for a week, because of that. But man, it was painful. But I'm back skating today, and I plan on skating all week. And speaking of skating, this Saturday up in North Side, the DIY in Fort Collins, from 12 o'clock noon until 5 p.m. they're going to be having a Halloween skate jam. So if you're local or feel like going to the skate jam up in Fort Collins this coming Saturday from 12 to 5. I went last year towards the end. Everybody was dressed up, shredding that park, and let me tell you, if you've never been there, it's one of the finest DIYs I've ever been to. And y'all know I've been to a bunch of parks around here. But this is more, I would say, I wouldn't say professional. Well, yeah, I'd say professionally built, because they got a real nice bowl transition section at the top, and then jersey barriers, all kinds of rails, boxes, all kinds of stuff. But that's gonna be the place to be next Saturday for the Halloween jam. I guess they do it. They definitely do it on the weekends because they want people to turn out and you know, have a good time, skate, and that's what it's going to be. I'm going to be there from 12 to 5. Probably get there a little earlier, and I'll see how my phone holds up, but I'm going to try to do a live for most of that event. Skate. I go there a lot because I'm up there, up from that way, and let me see, it's probably 25 minutes from my house, but Fort Collins is definitely worth the drive for me to go skateboarding. But I'm up here hanging out by the bowl, the big bowl. I don't know if you can see that shark down there, but that's pretty cool looking. I don't know who did that, but I'd say that's art right there. Looks cool. Anyways, I'm glad to be back skating. I kind of missed it all week. I just, I'm hoping them legs will get better so I can get back to doing the shove-its. I'd worked a little bit, maybe on Friday. When did I take it? Yeah, Friday. I worked on the front side shove-it. I did the back side and kind of pulled that off. Got a video of that. Let me stand up, get tired of sitting down. But I'm working on the, not a whole lot, but working a little bit on the front side shove-it now, because that looks really cool. And I'm just really pumped about being able to do some kind of trick now. That way, somebody asked me, hey, do you know any tricks? I can actually do one. So I can just about, I could definitely do it in the grass every time on the backside shove-it. I don't want to say pop yet because that's next, and we need to learn how to pop it and really get that thing up there and get it around. But that's the future. The future is exciting for me, skateboarding. Can you imagine that, saying that at my age? But hey, what they say, or you know what they say, age is just a number, and you know, if you really push yourself, it really is. Because right now, I got a bunch of sleep. The last 2 nights I've gotten a bunch of sleep. Felt horrible yesterday. I don't know why, super tired. But I went to bed early last night and woke up feeling refreshed, and other than a little bit of leg pain, you know, I'm doing really good and I feel really good, and that's a big time positive for me, because you know, sometimes I get depressed about this age thing, and I shouldn't, because it happens to all of us. But you know, I do get bummed out about, you know, seeing all these young kids skate, killing it out here. And you know, I think about my age and don't get me wrong, I'm happy to be doing it or doing what I do because it makes me happy. And just, man, I wish I could do some of that stuff, but you never know. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I do, I didn't think I was going to ever do. Like when I first started skating, my main goal, and this is all I wanted to do, was to be able to carve a bowl. And honestly, it really didn't take that long to do that. So then you skate every bowl around, or I haven't skated that, of course. I've gotten down in it, but when you've skated every bowl around, I mean, it gets kind of, I'm kind of bored of this now. So that's what's brought on the want to do some street stuff. After doing the bowls, as you saw if you were tuning in while I was skating that mini bowl, I wanted to do some grinding. So I've been working on doing slash grinds, and I probably haven't taken the proper steps for skateboarding, but hey, what is the proper step? I don't think there's any handwritten book on skateboarding, but you do it at your own pace. You do what you feel comfortable with, and I've certainly done that. Maybe a little too comfortable for some people's taste, but nobody wants to get hurt and be down for a long time, and it's certainly my goal, because getting hurt and healing when you're an old guy, that takes a lot longer. But I don't know if you can. Let me see if you can see the mountains from here. We got a little bit of snow on the mountains last night. I'm gonna climb up on this quarter pipe and give you a shot to see if you can see these mountains, because they're breathtaking. I'll flip the camera around and I can get over here. Just trying to get you a view of because one thing about living out here in Colorado, if you don't know your directions really good, all you got to do is look to the west. You see the mountains and they're to the west, and hey, you got part of the battle figured out as far as directions go. Let me see how to flip this thing. I need some shade. Flip the camera. There we go. Can you all see them mountains? That's Long's Peak over there. It don't have no snow on it. But I don't know if you can see them other ones. But yeah, they got some snow up in the high country. It won't be long before snowboarding. This will be my 3rd year, and I am definitely looking forward to that. I don't know how that drone will do that I have in the mountains. I don't know. I have this follow feature that you program into it, and you get it to follow you. I don't know if it'll work in the snowy conditions, but I'm gonna definitely try it out on Hodown Hill. When I go over there, that's where I'm probably going to be doing most of my snowboarding this year. Only because it costs $40 versus, man, I would say the ski pass is about up to $200 at this point. It's expensive. I didn't get a pass this year. I don't know why. It's still not too late, but we'll see how things go. I just, man, that 3-hour drive back from the mountain, 3 hours there, man, that's a bummer. My son does it right. He goes up there the night before. He's got a Audi A6, and the back seat lays down fully. So he's got the trunk in the back seat. He puts a sleeping bag in, and and that's where he sleeps. He sleeps overnight up there at the ski place, and gets up early, and he's ready, eats breakfast. They cook breakfast, and you know, usually him and a bunch of friends go, and they'll have a big time up there, cook breakfast. I'll usually roll in about 8 when they open, and I'm all tired from driving the 3 hours waiting in traffic, and they're all fresh, already ate breakfast, ready to go. So he's got it right. But I ain't about sleeping in the car because that makes me sore. But they have a terrain park at Hoedown Hill. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Hoedown Hill. And that's what I like. I like doing the boxes last year, and I'm going to advance to doing board slides on the rail. And I don't know if you call that a 50-50 on a snowboard, but I'm going to be trying that stuff too. Yeah, that is totally vert. You can see on this, I was just looking at this bowl, just sighting down the side of it, and you could see, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Right here in this shallow end, you can see that it's not vert, but once you go past that, where it goes down, I swear that's about 2 feet. That's steep. I mean, how high is this bowl? You think that's 15 feet, maybe 16? I don't know. I'm gonna get down there in there and show you how deep this thing is. Okay, this is, I'm 6'4", so that's way over my head. That's probably close to 7 foot in the show. Yeah, this is steep. Even this, man, that'll get you going fast. Going down that waterfall right there. No problem, I still got it. Oh boy. So cool, so cool. Isn't that crazy to believe? I get the skate park all by myself. I guess all the kids are in school and people at work, but skateboarding at lunch is pretty damn cool. Been trying to skate at nighttime, maybe go up to Greeley, but like I said, I've been tired at night. Today's a different story. I feel energized. Honestly, I've been feeling super old, maybe over my age last couple days, which is, I've never felt that way before, ever. So it kind of worried me a little bit, but today I'm feeling very youthful, and I feel like I skated pretty good in there. Got a nice grind. I don't put too much expectations on myself. You know, I know when I'm feeling good, and I know when I'm feeling good. I'm not competing against anybody. And it's good when you're younger to maybe compete against your friends and push yourself. I think that's how a lot of people get good. But, you know, got a family. I'm just trying to have fun. You know, promote the sport of skateboarding, and you know, meet a lot of cool people. I've met so many people. It's just what I do. I go to work 5 days a week. I try to skateboard during my lunch. On the weekends, spend time with my family, and a lot of times my daughter, she's 16, learning how to drive, and she's more than game to drive me to the skate park or wherever I need to go. So I'm hanging out with family. My wife, when she goes, she films me. She runs the drone. If the whole family's going somewhere, if there's a skate park, they'll drop me off at the skate park, go do their thing. My son Bradley, he's 18 now and working a lot. He's got 2 jobs, but he's got a girlfriend now, so he hangs out with her a lot and definitely does his own thing. And yeah, that's kind of my family. Me and my wife are both in construction, so that keeps us busy during the day. And then we work down here in North Denver area, and got about an hour relaxation time on the way home because that's how long it takes us. Or we drive separately, work at different places. But if you have a bad day, it's always good for that long ride home to forget about your problems and get in a better frame of mind to enjoy the family and the other 8 hours before you go to bed. I like to break the day up into 3 segments. You got your 8 hours of work, you got your 8 hours of home time with your family, and then you got your 8 hours of sleep. That'll bring you to the 24-hour day. So that's kind of how I think of things. So you do good for your first 8 hours at work, you do great for your 8 hours of family, and you make sure you get, well, I didn't when I was younger, but I darn sure tried to get that 8 hours now. So I feel like this and I'm able to skate, because I'm sure younger people can pull it off when they're tired, because they all look tired at that age. I know my son always looks tired, but I really need to feel good about myself to, to get them legs working and pump the bowl like I just did. That's what you get you going in them bowls, is using them legs and pumping bowls. Good exercise. That's why I had to take this break and wanted to hang out and talk with you folks. I enjoy this little community and the chat and getting to know people, and I hope you all feel the same. But a little bit I gotta get going back to work and wrap this thing up. I don't know how long I've been at this, but let's see, what time is it? I think I got a little bit more to go, but I don't want to take advantage of the situation. Don't want to take too long. But if you're ever into Lafayette, I tell you what, man, if you're just starting skating, that mini bowl that I did over there, that's great. It really is. Then once you get that, I mean, it's got like a little 2-foot section, maybe 1.5 foot you can drop in on. After you do that, you can work your way up to the 3-foot drop in over here at the intermediate bowl. And that's kind of downhill going to the north. And that gets you going pretty good. This whole park, I mean, I think it's great for beginners, intermediates. As you can see, full-on shredders for this bowl. I'm gonna tell you what, this bowl is scary though. I've seen people rip it out. Never seen nobody fall, because I don't know if a whole lot of people skate it. But I love Colorado. I love skateboarding. I don't know if we'll ever move out of here, but I'm not looking forward to moving from here. I do miss Florida. I'm originally from Florida. I went back last year and had a really good time. I do wish I had a place there so I could have the best of both worlds, because skateboarding's huge there now, and it'd be great to fly back and forth, but don't have another house there, so I'm okay with doing the skateboard thing in the summertime and the snowboard thing in the wintertime, and also snow skate. I got one of those. It's plastic. I'm gonna get me a wood one this year. That thing's too, I don't know, feels too much like a toy. They make wood ones that I'm sure are a lot better than what I got. and I've had that for 2 seasons now too. So my snowboard's great. I got a Burton 157. It's it's an all-purpose. Now it's not like a real wide powder board or a real thin one. It's like the medium, wider nose, wider tail. I think it's mainly. I think it is for doing like tricks and stuff. And I've already got ollie down on that. I just kind of bend back on the snowboard and then leap up, and you got your ollie. It's a lot different and a lot easier, I think, on a snowboard. I think everything is easier on a snowboard for some reason. I don't know. I get hurt more on a snowboard because when you catch an edge on a snowboard, man, it slings you down like nothing. You know, I mean, wrenches my neck, and I gotta lay there sometimes to see if I'm okay. You know, but you know, the fun. I mean, you'd think you'd get super cold, and I always thought that, but you're using so much energy snowboarding that you don't even think about getting cold. Plus, if you know me, I take it to the extra level, as you can see with pads. I do the same with my bundling up for winter time. Normally, I'll have long underwear, lowers, uppers. I'll have a t-shirt on, sweatshirt, and then a hoodie. So I'll probably have 4 layers. And then that's what you got to do in the cold. You kind of got to make layers, peel them off, and you know, whatever you feel comfortable with. So that's how I started out, and I'll definitely wear 2 pairs of socks. Uh, yeah, just staying warm, man. That's what I like, staying warm. And it's crazy because I'm from upstate New York originally. That's probably why I don't have a southern accent. I've spent the first 12 years of my life in Auburn, New York, which is up by Syracuse. You probably heard of Syracuse, but not Auburn. It's directly in the center of the state, by the Finger Lakes. If you know the geographics of New York, central New York, you'll see the Finger Lakes. It's got like 5 lakes that are like fingers. And I lived off of Owasco Lake, and that's Auburn. And I went back there a few years back, and that town hasn't changed. It's like the North doesn't change, you know. You come here or Florida, you leave those places for 5 years and you'll see a completely different place. Same thing with Colorado. It's even more so here is the growth. I mean, it's nuts. But, you know, people want to live here, and I don't blame them at all. I came out here to visit. I don't know if I ever told this story, but in 2017, we came out here in February to take a vacation, a 7-day vacation. And I actually took 14 because I drove out here. But we stayed in Divide, which is northwest of Colorado Springs. We all never been out here, and even the kids, we all fell in love with the place. And while we were on vacation in Divide, we said, man, wouldn't it be great to live out here? So we just started, you know, being bored in the cabin one day. We just started looking at our house, and man, what would we get for our house in Florida? So we called the real estate agency, and we knew a lady who worked there. My wife's mother does real estate, so they had moved away, but we have friends in real estate, so we put our house up for sale. You're not going to believe it, but we sold it in one day. We had to ask them if we could stay there, and we had to end up paying rent, you know, to stay in our own home that we sold for 2 months until the kids got out of school. So, man, as soon as the kids got out of school that next day, we were packed. My wife already had a job out here. She got a job real quick out here, and they paid for us to move out here. So it pretty much cost us nothing to move out here. So we got out here, rented a place for about 6 months, and decided rent was nuts. We realized we didn't bring hardly enough money to live out here. So, you know, we got good jobs, so it worked out. No complaints at all. You know, I'm sure some people struggle living out here or moving out here because of the expense. It's got to be one of the most expensive places in the country to live. You know, there's more expensive places, but we're talking Naples or, you know, high-end places. But, you know, just for the regular common man, this is an expensive place to live. I'm not talking about everything. I'm talking about housing. You know, that's. I'll give you an example. We had a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,500 square foot home in Florida with a pool and a hot tub. Our mortgage was $668, and granted the house was cheaper, but you know, same quality. Well, actually, the build quality might be better because they're block homes. Where out here is nothing but wood homes. You know, I live in a brick home, but my home now is built in 1890, so they did things differently back then than they did now. Now they build just these stick homes that, you know, made out of wood. They're not going to last. How old's my home? It was built in 1890 and it's still standing. These homes out here nowadays that are built out of wood, there's no way they're going to last that long. So, you know, the build quality certainly isn't as good. But you know, what I was getting at is my house payment was like, uh, yeah, it was $668. Move out here, and you're not going to believe it, but we pay $2,800 a month for the house we live in now. It's bigger. It's 3,000 square foot, but you know, I don't know if that justifies twice the payment. You know, it's not twice the payment, but yeah, it is. It is more than 3 times the payment. So it's nuts. Maybe 4 times the payment. But you know, I think we make a lot more money out here than we did there. So you know, that makes a difference. I believe they do pay more out here, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but they do. But you know, that's the difference. It really costs a lot to live out here, and I kind of feel for my kids. You know, they can stay at home as long as they want to, you know, because I don't want them struggling. You know, I struggled when I first got out of high school. You know, I had too much pride. I didn't want to go back home. I didn't want to live under my parents' rules. You know, it was a different time. And now, you know, I don't know if I got along that great, you know, following the parents' rules, but, you know, we're not too strict on our kids, and, you know, we got really good kids, and they can stay there as long as they want, because like I said, I don't want them to struggle. I want them to get off on the right foot, and, you know, it would be a struggle if you didn't have a good job getting right out of high school. Son's going to college, and, you know, give them all the help we can. Man, I wish I could do this all day. I enjoy talking to y'all. Anyways, what time is it getting to be? Anyways, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut this short as much as I don't want to, and I'm going to have to check back in with you guys tomorrow. I don't know where I'll be, but I really hope y'all can join me and tune back in and watch another live with me. Try to do this every day this week, and don't forget about Saturday at Northside. It's Northside DIY, but it's Northside Azale something. You know, it's a community center in Fort Collins. Anyways, I'll shout out the address when it gets closer to Saturday. But Saturday from 12 to 5, Halloween Bash, skate jam at Northside DIY in Fort Collins. It's the furthest north exit off of 25. You just take that into town, by all the restaurants. It's on Willow Street. I do know that. I'll put the address out there later on. So if y'all want to come to the skate jam, you're more than welcome to, and love to see you out there. And if anybody's local and want to skate, hit me up. David Skateboard World. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys liking and subscribing and watching the videos. I hope you like them, and hit the notification button so you can know when I'm on if you like watching. And I sure do appreciate talking to you, and making new friends. And with that, I'm gonna have to say I'll catch y'all later. Maybe I'll do a live tonight. I can't promise that, but you know, maybe my daughter will want to go out to Centennial Skate Park, and we'll do some more live. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it, and you guys have a great day. Thank you very much.